Hey, Decide Your Destiny crew, Kyle Spreedy's here. Thanks for joining me for another Decide Your Destiny daily dose. Decide to get it out of your head and onto paper. Whether it's mind mapping, whether it's outlining, whether it's creating lists, whether it's trying to figure out what words to put into a sentence and having to swap other words out, or find different adjectives you're trying to use, or maybe get rid of a few adjectives. I know I can do a bit of that myself. I think it's really good to get it out of your head and onto paper. I've realized this recently with a few things. One of those things was I would mind map and outline my book, and I'd mind map and outline my book, and I kind of have a negative view of every time I do this, then I've got to put it back into digital, and that takes so much time, and I don't have the time. But every time you do it, you get more and more clear on the message. You get more and more clear on what you're saying and why you're saying it. So it's so crucial to actually get things out of your head. And because we spend most of our time in our head, don't we? We spend all our time going in our head, thinking about our head. What did that person think of me? Did I say that right? Did that come off right? We think that our life is a movie that everyone else is watching, and in our head we're like being the director, the editor, the producer, but that's not the case. In everyone else's mind, they're the main role, the main person in their movie, so they're not necessarily thinking about that, but we kind of have that overthinking habit, and we keep everything clogged up in the mind. And it's really great to just get paper out, get pen to paper, and just write things out. And I was sitting with someone else recently, and they said to me, why don't you mind map what you're trying to do with your book? Like, also mind map that with your course that you're doing, and the next stages, and what to include in the first course, and when that course gets too much and too long, you want to actually start adding to a second course, and different sort of things like that. So just thinking about, all right, what are the other ways that I can do things, but trying to work it all out in the mind doesn't help. You need to write it down. You need to get it out of your mind and onto paper, and then you can actually visually see it and work it out. So, recently some of the successes I had was that with the course. Another thing, just with someone I was working with, chatting to about, I guess, how they're going to get to the figures they're trying to get to in their business, and how they're going to have a sustainable business, and then just writing out all the different ways. And this is obviously not something I came up with, I got it off the internet, but writing out all the different ways that they can get to that figure, and just looking at the different products, the different things that they sell, the different intellectual property, whatever they're doing, but just working out the different ways that they can get there, and just writing a list, and then working backwards from that number of sales of that product that they need to do to get to that figure, working backwards. Okay, how many emails is that going to take? How many conferences? How many webinars? How many live videos? How many advertisements? How many, how much networking is that going to take? So working backwards from that figure really, really helped that person out. So just writing things down, getting it out of your mind, getting it out of your head, and getting it onto paper can just give you so much clarity for what you're trying to achieve. So I hope you enjoy that one, guys. I hope you can take that one away with you, and you can implement it today. You can implement it in your life. Just mind map your ideas, and then maybe outline them. Mind map and outline, mind map and write a list down, and just think about, and then once you've got it on the paper, you're thinking about the purpose of all those thoughts, and what to action, and what ideas will be worthwhile. And you're actually solving your problems. You really solve your problems when you put pen to paper. So go out there, grab the felt tip pen, get the paper, and right away, guys. And really work it out. And I hope this helps you. Just a friendly reminder, I've got to remind myself to do this, because I know I can forget to do this myself. So share this around for anyone who maybe they've got a million ideas, but they've got this kind of void where they don't action their ideas, or they're good at giving other people ideas, but they can't think of anything for themselves to do. So maybe share this around. Leave us a like, comment down below if this works for you. If you've got other ways that kind of help you get all the thoughts out of your head onto paper, and then actually to action them and solve them, or in another way, getting them out of your head to actually action them and solve them. Please comment down below, let me know. And as always, guys, remember, decide your destiny. Cheers.